If you can't stop checking your body, Googling symptoms, or just fearing something's wrong, even when tests say you're fine, then this video is for you. Because this isn't just worry, this is health anxiety, and it has the ability to totally overrun your life. I've worked with hundreds of clients that have been consumed by this. They were obsessing about their heartbeat, their headaches, their digestion, even when doctors reassured them, even when logic said that it was okay. They couldn't just let go. But here's the good news: you can break free from this loop. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. You'll learn why health anxiety is so convincing, even when it's wrong, how your nervous system becomes the real problem, not your body, what fuels the fear loop and how to interrupt it, and how I help clients rewrite their unconscious mind so they can feel grounded, whole, and safe again. Let's dive in. What health anxiety actually is. Health anxiety is not about being dramatic. It's not about hypochondria or attention seeking. It's a malfunctioning alarm system. Your brain's job is to keep you safe. But when you've gone through a trauma, a health scare, or even a prolonged period of stress, your system can become overly sensitive. Think of it like a car alarm that goes off when a leaf lands on it. Instead of alerting you to real danger, your body starts reacting to normal sensations. Tension, twinges, a racing heart, as if they are real emergencies. And what do? You scan your body, you check your pulse, you Google symptoms. You ask people, do you think this could be serious? And for a moment, you feel better. But soon the fear creeps back in and the whole cycle starts again. Sound familiar? This is what we call the fear feedback loop. The sensation creates fear. The fear creates symptoms. The symptoms confirm your fear, and now you're stuck. How the loop gets installed. Let's talk about where this all starts. Sometimes it starts with a big event, like losing a loved one to illness, or seeing someone you care for suffer, or even your own health issues. In that moment, your body went into fight or flight, and fear got stuck in your nervous system. Other times it's more subtle. You may have never had a dramatic health issue, but perhaps you saw someone else go through one. Or maybe you've just lived under so much stress for so long that your nervous system is looking for something to go wrong. And here's a big one: imagination. That's right. Health anxiety can actually be driven by an overactive imagination. People that are intelligent, creative, or sensitive can often be really good at over catastrophizing. Your brain fills in the blanks with worst case scenarios. What if it's cancer? What if they missed something? What if I die and nobody notices? And if your nervous system isn't regulated, those thoughts don't just pass by, they get stuck, they spiral, and the thoughts multiply. It's like magnetizing yourself to fear, and the longer it goes on, the more convincing it can become. Now, if you've been stuck in that spiral, you've been constantly worrying, panicking, checking, Googling, and it's starting to just become totally exhausting, there is a way out. You can book a free discovery call with me, and we can get to the root of what's keeping your system stuck and how to find a way out. I'll show you how to resolve it, not manage it, but resolve it with proven techniques and strategies from the NLP and clinical hypnosis toolkit. This is how hundreds of my clients have gone from worrying and panic about their health every day to actually forgetting about worrying. The link to book is in the description below. Now let's break down how we actually retrain your system, why logic doesn't work. Here's the part that frustrates most people. You're aware that it's probably actually nothing going on. You know you've been checked. You know it's probably anxiety, but it still feels real. And no amount of logic makes it stop. Why? Because the part of your brain that runs the fear response isn't the logical part. It's your unconscious mind. And that part runs the emotions, the memories, the patterns of behavior. It also runs your pattern recognition, but not facts. So every time you react to a symptom, every time you seek reassurance, every time you play the what if game, you're reinforcing the pattern. It's like teaching your brain, when I feel this, I panic. When I panic, I check. When I check, I feel relief. So let's do it again. But the relief is short-lived. And the next thought, the next symptom, the next what if is right round the corner. How to rewrite it. This is where the real transformation happens. We don't just try to think positively or cope. We go into the unconscious mind and rewrite the pattern. Here's how. Step 1 is clearing the fear at the root cause. That means going back to the first time your system learned, my body isn't safe. Usually this happens before the age of 7 and is outside of your conscious memory. Using NLP and clinical hypnosis, we access that memory and release the emotional charge. That this symptom means danger, or I have to be hypervigilant, or I'll die. Once that fear is cleared, the nervous system begins to re-regulate itself naturally. Next, we update the belief system. Instead of, I'm not safe, I can't relax, my body's in a threat, you start to believe, I trust my body. Sensations don't mean danger. I can handle uncertainty. And here's the magic. When your unconscious mind believes that you're safe, you stop getting triggered. You stop spiraling. You start living. What it feels like after. Imagine this. You wake up and you're not immediately scanning your body. You feel a random twinge and you just shrug it off. You stop needing constant reassurance. You go out to dinner. You play with your kids. You laugh. That's what happens when your system is actually regulated, not managed, but reprogrammed at the deepest level. You're not just surviving. You are free. Now here's the twist. Once your system is regulated and you start to feel safe in your body again, you might notice something surprising. That old fear. It doesn't just disappear. Perhaps it shifts. For some people, it pops up in performance, maybe high stakes situations, like on the putting green. So in the next video, I'm going to share with you how to fix something a lot of people won't admit they struggle with. How to fix your putting yips. It's the same nervous system dysregulation turning up in a different way, and the same rapid fix. So go watch it now. You'll never look at performance issues the same way again.